team who hasn't had an appearance in the NBA Finals since 1999, when you had Sprewell, you had Larry Johnson, and more. I think
when I had
great.
hair, when I had a hairline, like
both of us.
Yeah. That's a long time ago. Yeah.
We'll leave that there. But this is what I'll say. I think when you look at the Knicks organization and you look at Jalen Brunson overall, the thing that I like about Jalen specifically is, one, he's a second-generation NBA player.
Absolutely.
His dad is an assistant coach.
Absolutely.
I was around Rick when I was a kid, when I started my career, when he was playing with Chris Childs, when he was playing alongside Patrick Ewing and others. And to see that morphing from his dad and now him, I think is great, specifically because now people are leaning in on the nostalgia. Brunson being in the locker room with Latrell Sprewell and others, and Allen Houston. And I think it's interesting because we've seen this before. Think Steph Curry around his dad Dell when he was in Charlotte. All of the OGs of the 90s and the 2000s speaking reverently about Steph. And if you think about it, they both had a slow process, whether it's not fitting on a team on the side of Brunson and then with Steph dealing with a multitude of different injuries. The NBA likes stories. They like matchups. I think that this is going to be the gift that keeps on giving. I remember having a conversation with former Knick J.R. Reed about Steph Curry and how he used to do all these different impersonations of people, would ride the plane and more. I think it's a great story. And the fact that the Knicks are winning is great. It's great for the city whenever you have a New York team.
Absolutely.
Especially the Knicks. If you have the Lakers, you have the Celtics. It's good for ratings. It's good for stories. And I don't think it's bad to overhype him because I think that Jalen has been underestimated for so long. People scratched their head when he left Dallas and came to New York City. And I think he's here to stay. As they say in the movie Kings of Comedy, the Kangs is here. The Kings are here to stay.
See, but my only thing is, we know this New York fan base when it comes to sports, media, and the fans. In New York, I absolutely love you guys. All the fans around here, absolutely love y'all. But you know how you guys can be a lot sometimes. So I guess my question was, are they building him up too much only to break him down? If he doesn't get this team to the Eastern Conference Final, remember, Aaron Judge hit 62 home runs. They booed him in the playoffs because he didn't show up in the playoffs. So are we hyping him up too much to put him on the pedestal, and now to put too much on him to further the Knicks in the playoffs to get over that hump, so where if they don't get there, he gets booed?
The answer is no. And the answer is no, simply for this reason. I think that that appearance in the playoffs, where they played against the Hawks, where they played against the Cavs, I think ultimately they were missing some things. The OG Anunoby move made all of the sense in the world. And you are able to move, unfortunately, RJ and others as well, that were fan favorites. But we're past the training wheels.